All right, so check it out, man. I got a lot to talk about this week, man. I got to talk about the Yankees. I'm going to tell you the only thing that's going to make the Yankees lose coming up in the World Series. NBA season just started. Got to talk about that. Current events, man. Jon Kate Plus 8, man. I got to address it even though I really don't care. Hey, you got to do it sometimes, you know. I'm going to talk about everything, man. We're going to address a lot of stuff, some career moves, things like that. Welcome. It's the KortneyShaneWilliams Podcast. Here we go.
They're making me stronger. And I'm much more stronger now.
Yeah, man. Let that ride out. That's my man, Most Def, the Mighty Most. All right, welcome to this edition of the KortneyShaneWilliams Podcast. I did this yesterday, man, but somehow the tape got messed up and, you know, bad feed and whatnot, so I'm just kind of doing it over. So I'm trying to remember what I said yesterday and do it again. So, you know, bear with me what I said. So I had a lot of lead-up things like that. As far as the Yankees, I'm going to talk a little football maybe, a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to talk football because I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, so technically my football season was over after the first game, you know, so I don't know if I'm going to talk football because, you know, I can't really care, but I will tell you what I think about what everybody else is going to do. Fucking shocking stuff, man. I got to address everything. Jon Kate Plus 8, I know I tagged it at the beginning. I know y'all thinking, what's this nigga watching Oprah or something? What's wrong with him? And I do watch Oprah, but it has nothing to do with Jon and Kate. But I don't know if y'all know, but it's a show about this man, this lady. They got 8 kids, and the guy got kicked off the show. You kicked the guy off the show. What happened is the guy, I don't know if he started cheating on or what. Long story short, they got a divorce, but they still had kids. But they kept doing the show because they felt like it was the best thing to feed their kids. Like, quote, the lady says, we're going to continue doing the show because I got to feed my family. Bitch, why don't you get a job? What happened to work? What happened to clocking in and clocking out? Like, you don't have to be on TV. And you acting like, I mean, she said it like she's doing us a favor. You know, she said it like, well, you know, I don't want to let down your fans. Your fans are in diapers right now, right? You need to go to work. What you need to do. But anyways, and I'm not down on her doing the show because if it was me and they came up to me, put my kids on the show, if I had kids, yeah, of course I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to lie to you. You know, if you ask me, why do you keep doing the show, I will say, I like the money. Like, I will definitely tell you all that. So, but the guy got kicked off the show. The guy got kicked off the show because what happened is after they got divorced or separated or not, the dude went out of control, man. I guess he started dating some other woman that looked way better than his ex-wife, and she didn't like her around. So long story short, they kicked the guy off the show. Looking crazy. So why? They kicked the guy off the show. Why? Because it's a little uncomfortable. But come on, that's reality. For all these reality shows and all these, oh, we're going to give you the truth, that's the one stench of reality we got, and they stripped it away from us. Look, that happens in America all the time. All the time people get divorced. You show up with a woman that looks better. That's reality. Reality is, I can upgrade. You know, why wouldn't you want to show that? The reality is, we're together. I know that, but things happen. You break up, you form new relationships, and you can upgrade. I mean, that's the reality of the situation. Moving along. I was thinking about getting an iPhone, you know, because, you know, I seen the commercials. It was like, hey, you know, Courtney, if you want to get on your Facebook, we got an application for that. And, you know, hey, if you don't know if you can drink and drive, we got an application for that. You know, they got a timer and a stopwatch and all this. But when you get the phone, you got to download all that stuff. Like, well, why you put it on the phone when I get it? You know, don't make me struggle with you. So I just forget it. I'm not getting an iPhone. So I got a different phone, but I love it. I love it better than I probably would have liked the iPhone too. Because I've been waiting on this phone for like a year. Like a year, they supposed to make it the phone, and it's the new HTC phone, you know, through AT&T. So I've been waiting for this phone for like a year, you know. So when I finally get it, I'm all, you know, I'm ready to go and I'm jacked. There's a lady in front of me in line, and, you know, she was holding up progress. You know what I mean? You ever have those people? That's their job, to hold up progress. You know, you're trying to get something done, and they're just sitting there asking the dumbest questions. Does this phone have voicemail? What do you create? Where are you from? Oklahoma or something? Yes, voice. What? You know. How many text messages do I get with my 250 text messages? 250. 250. Why do you keep asking these questions? You know, I'll stab you. You know, I'll choke you. You ever wanted to kill somebody? Yeah, just do it. Don't do it, because if you do it and then you try to blame it on me, all 5 people that listen to this podcast. But moving along, New York Yankees. They will win the World Series. I believe the New York Yankees will win the World Series. Like, if you gave me $1 million and said, hey, this is all the money you'll ever have in the rest of your life, who are you going to bet on the World Series? It's going to take the New York Yankees. It's going to take the New York Yankees. Like, I cannot even conceive the Philadelphia Phillies winning. You know what I mean? At the same time, it's already a travesty just as it started. They said CC Sabathia was the MVP for the Yankees in the ALCS. Come on, man. CC Sabathia, you pitched 2 games. A-Rod showed up every day. Every day Alex Rodriguez showed up. And this is why it's tough to be A-Rod, all right? This is why. Well, that didn't come out the right way. It's not. I guess it's tough. He probably has his own battles, but it's not really super tough to be him. I mean, he just started playing well this last, playoff. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. He didn't get no respect. You didn't get no respect. Are you kidding me? At the bottom of the ninth, was CC Sabathia in on the bottom of the ninth? Now, if CC Sabathia was going shut out, then yeah, I give it to him. You definitely won the game. But A-Rod put him on his back for the last 2 series. I mean, you got to give the dude credit. Well, he's probably going to break the playoff home run record. Going to demolish that, and he's the best player in the game. And he played like he was the best player in the game. And he killed it, you know what I mean? And he should have got it. Moving along. But basketball starts tonight. Tonight, my Cleveland Cavaliers play. LeBron James, Shaq. I mean, and I always tell people, man, I've already heard this, when you're emotionally attached to something, you can't see right. Right? Like, when you're emotionally attached to something, you can't see. Like, you could have the ugliest kid on earth, and you just think he's beautiful, and you take him out in public, and you parade the kid around, you put little headbands on the little kid, you let everybody see his buck teeth and his ugly eyes, and you think you have the most beautiful kid on the block, but you don't realize he's ugly, you know what I mean? And then once, he moves on, or, he pisses you off, you look at it, oh, he's ugly. Kind of like when you get a divorce. You get a divorce and you realize, oh, I can probably do better than that, So, I say that to say, when it comes to the Cavs, I'm not very rational. Like, I thought they were going to win the championship for the last 3 years, so obviously I'm not very rational when it comes to the Cavs, so I'll be the first to say. But, of course, I believe they're going to win this year. But not only do I think they're going to win, I think LeBron James is going to set himself up this year. Is going to become the best player in the NBA. It's not even going to be a debate, him, Kobe, whatever. He's going to be the best player. Because I'm prediction. You ready? I got a prediction. Y'all ready? Cleveland going to love this prediction. I don't know about everybody else. But I'm predicting LeBron James is going to be the MVP of the NBA and Defensive Player of the Year. Moving along. I'm a stand-up comedian for people that don't know, so I'm trying to get more into my element. I'm trying to get more marketing, things like that out there. Just trying to, air it out and just become a greater entertainer. I want to be the best at what I do, so just to be the greatest, I'm just trying to work anything I can think. So I was doing my podcast, and this is going to be the first podcast that I put on YouTube. So I'm going to, hopefully take some highlights out, trim it down. I'm going to put this podcast on YouTube, and it's going to be the first one on there. And hopefully it makes it catch on and get it even bigger. Maybe I'll go from 7 people to 17. Email me at KortneyWilliams, and that's KortneyWilliams Williams podcast at gmail.com. You can get at me. Or you can just comment right on Facebook. Or, get on my Podbean feed, twitter.com/KortneyShane. But please, just listen to the podcast. Go to my Podbean page. I'm going to put a link on all of my sites. Also, blogspot.com. Go there. I got it all. I got it all ready for y'all. If you enjoy my podcast, please let me know. Please comment. And I'll see y'all next time. I'm signing off. This is the KortneyShaneWilliams Podcast, and I will talk to y'all later.
You just witnessed an on-purpose production.